Yo, what is up, YouTube, with you guys and girls here? I'm back here with another YouTube video. If y'all new to this channel, hit the subscribe button if y'all new. So, don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell to notify you when I post more content. Like and comment on all my videos. And we're going to get straight into this video. Let's go. So basically, Rainbow Six, the mobile version of Rainbow Six got released in other countries, and people was trying them out, getting ready to see how it felt, and they was playing it and to give all the feedback and stuff. People got selected to play before it come out, so they can give out feedback and stuff, so they can finish fixing the game before they release it. So this game, Rainbow Six, got released on mobile globally around the whole entire world on February the 23rd of 2026. So February the 23rd of 2026 is when the game got released globally. So today I'm gonna be doing a little settings video for all of y'all out here with the mobile gamers. Like, if you're using controller, you can use it. If you're not using controller, I'm gonna make a full settings video on both in here. Maybe another time I'm gonna make a video on controller or whatever, or make it in this video. So let's get straight into this video. Let's go. So basically, I'm gonna go to here to the look your bar at the top right, and go through here. So touch controls. Touch controls is the default and introductory layout that provides the necessary buttons to play the game. So basically, we're here in here, and for customized layout, you want to know the customized layout. You got all your customized layout. You can change it, set it, put it the way you want it, and play. And the bottom right is where your shoot button is at, and that's for your scope, for you to press to shoot, and it opens up your scope and it shoots. Your left side of the screen is where your the button for your shoot button at too, where you can use to throw gadgets and bombs and flashbangs and whatever on that side. On the left side, you can do that on the right side as well. So you can make the stuff big or small, however you want it, and you'll be good. Let's see what else. And go out. So when you scroll down, you're gonna see where it shows. You're gonna see where it shows your left double tap effect and right double tap effect. So basically, for your left double tap effect is where you can double tap for the pin. You can have no double tap action. You can melee attack. You can enter aim down sight. So I haven't set the ping, but I'm gonna place it to off. If you don't want the double tap thing on, turn it off. And for your right double tap effect, it's like basically you can have it set to enter aim sight. So enter aim sight. So basically, we're gonna go into let's go into a map. I'm gonna go into bank. I'm going to bank, and I'm gonna show you everything with the settings and stuff. So yeah. So basically, that's it right there. So tapping with the right screen is where you aim down sight like that and you tap the screen instead of tapping your your scope button. You can tap here, double tap, and move your screen around while you're playing, and undouble tap out. So if you're running and you scope in on this side, you can have your settings set on for when you tap on your left lean button, it'll open up the scope. When it leans, or the right lean button, it opens up the scope. Now you can double tap this on your screen instead of tapping your scope button. Tap the lean button to lean. Let me see what else. You can go in here. You can go here to. I'm gonna turn them off and keep the actions off. You can have them on if you want. You can turn them off if you don't want. So basically, ADS button behavior, you can have it set to hold or to toggle. So if you want to set the toggle means that when you set your stuff to toggle, what your character does is that you press on the button and your character toggles in the scope. If you're playing on mobile, if you're playing on screen mode, you can do that. If you're playing on controller, you can hold the button and it'll hold and you shoot and then you unhold it. Take your finger off the button and you don't hold. So you do that. So now over here, you can set it to hold. You can hold the button and when you hold the button, it'll do that. And you press off of it and it unholds. So for button allow camera rotation, is when you click on a certain button on the screen, you can rotate. Like if I click on my scope button, I can rotate. If I click on my melee button, I can rotate. If I click on crouch button, I can rotate. If I click on my reload button, I can rotate. If I click on a weapon to change it, I can rotate while I click on that weapon. When I do with the vaulting button, I can do all that with that. So go down. That's what ADS button allows camera rotation. And then ADS fire allows camera button rotation. That's on your right side, the ADS fire button. Okay, so we go down here. We have show sprint lock. So show sprint lock is when turned on, you can release your finger on sprint lock icon to keep sprinting automatically and tap again to cancel. So if you have it turned on, you can push your finger up and put your finger, it'll go up and then show that it's sprint locked in right there with the cap on it. Click that, you hold it, and it stays there locked. You can tap on it like that to stop it. Click on it and tap the middle of the virtual joystick and stop. So the same with lock joystick in place. When you lock joystick in place, it means that when toggled on, the movement joystick will be locked in place and won't snap. It's centered to the initial movement input location, like that. So basically, and then this side of the joystick, look when it's not placed in the right spot. Okay, so basically you got display vault button behavior. So if you have it on contextual, when you go to a specific area, you want to vault something, you won't see the button. You'll see it when you get close. Now when you turn it on, you'll see the button automatically see it. If you turn it off, you won't see it. If you got your and stuff like that. So let's go here. Right on. In equipping gadgets, exit sprint lock. When you equip a gadget, it exit the sprint lock that locks your sprint. Display alternate fire button. You can have it set to on only while aimed down sight or off. You can have ADS fire button behavior. So ADS fire button behavior is controls how the player will shoot when the ADS fire button is pressed. It's like shoot after transition, shoot during ADS transition, shoot after ADS transition, or always hip fire. You got lean button behavior. You can toggle it. You can hold it or toggle it. You got lean slide behavior. You can have it on. It's set to a slider only, slide and lock or off. You got invert lean slider. You can invert that, or you got the lean slider lock threshold where it's this you need to swipe before the character leans. And then lean slider minimum aim delay is when using slide and lock. This setting affects how long in seconds the delay will be between leaning and enabling aim inputs. So go from controls to gameplay. You got shoot assistance. So you can have, to say, for auto shoot, ADS auto shoot behavior, say hold the toggle. Holding the ADS button will enter auto shoot after a short delay. Always on, always enter auto shoot when going into ADS. Off auto shoot is disabled. You got hip fire auto shoot behavior, and you got hip fire auto shoot triggers ADS. Then you got hip fire auto shoot exit sprint. So we're gonna go here when out of range or always. Let's check always. Let's see. We're gonna go out and we're gonna go to the range and let me show you amongst these things. So we get the hang of this. So shoot range. So when out of range means if you fall far away from an enemy and they all the way so far away from you, it'll activate. For instance, it activates auto fire. Auto scopes like this. Wait, hold on. That's pretty cool. Okay, that locks it in, but at the same time, it's not gonna. You're not gonna be able to just scope and shoot or whatever. So out of range. So hip firing right there, and then you're out of range. It shoots it when you're out of range. Like for instance, this far. And then it just shoots when you're close. I know it shot earlier. Okay, there we go. Alright, so basically, let's go back to here. And then when you go down to aim assist, no, hip fire, auto shoot, exit sprint. So hip fire, exit sprint. Now aim assist, you can have it turned on or turned off. Aim assist is where it locks onto a player when you look at them. So you got input of actions, automation. You can auto vault while sprinting. When you go up close to stuff and you want to auto sprint, you can auto sprint. You can auto mantle over things. You can't check it out in this map. So let's see, we got auto swap weapons when empty. So when you shoot out all your weapons ammo, it's gonna switch your weapon to the next weapon that has ammo in it. Okay, so let's see. Reload always exit ADS. So reload, when you reload, it exit ADS. So we turn it on and we reload, we shoot. We reload, it exit ADS. So having sprint always exit ADS. When you sprint, it exit it. Sprint always exit crouch, that does. Sprint always exit drone. And menu, grab, grapple, exit. So I don't have them on, but the only things I have on is auto vault while sprinting and auto swap weapons on empty. You probably need that for when you're playing the screen or you're just using the buttons on your screen and you're not using the controller. You're gonna need that. Lean input behavior, lean and enter ADS. I have lean and enter ADS on, but you can either use lean and enter ADS or lean only. Exit ADS always cancels lean. You want that on, and cancel lean always exit ADS. You want that on. So for input types, weapon gadget inputs. Weapon gadget inputs is hybrid. Tapping the gadget button quickly will equip the gadget, allowing it to be used with the fire button. Alternatively, holding the gadget button will equip the gadget and releasing the button will use it. Step 2. Tap once to equip the gadget, then tap the fire button to use it. This just says hold the gadget button to equip the gadget when release the button to use it. So we're gonna try hybrid on all three of them. And see how quick it opens up the gadget button. Okay, so it does that. Yes, it does that. For the gadget, I haven't set this 2 steps. I haven't set the 2 steps. Okay, so we go down here, we have it to so we got shoot input DMR to shoot on button press. We have shoot input lever action rifle, shoot input shotgun, shoot input sidearm shotgun, shoot input glass thermal scope, and shoot input buck skeleton key. All that shoot on button press. We have drone movement snapping, freeform, and drone jump review at on button press. So the drone jump input I have it set to on button press, but you can put it on to on button release. Stay in drone view when prep phase ends. I could do that. I have it turned off. Do not enter drone you have to throw in. I have it turned off. Gadget specific. Ash unequipped breaching rounds after shooting. You could do that. I have it set to one buck unequipped skeleton key when out of ammo. Tap it towel unequipped crossbow after shooting. And Capital show AOE preview in on the AES. I have it set to on, but I'm gonna turn them back off. I have them off. Capital ammo swapping button. You can have a cycle with dedicated button or cycle with ability only. Hibana, you can do the equip X carries after shooting. Sledge, unequip reaching hammer after use. I have that set to on. And Kavira silent step exits ADS. Okay, so gyro, I have this all set off. You don't want to use this. If you do want to use it, you can use it. Sensitivity, I have my sensitivity, my horizontal touch sensitivity is set at, it's supposed to be set at 6. It's supposed to be set at 6, 0.60 to 0. Your horizontal touch sensitivity and vertical touch sensitivity need to be set at 0.60. And your aim down sight sensitivity multiplier need to be set at 0.65. Your camera / drone horizontal sensitivity and camera / drone vertical sensitivity need to be set at 0.70. Your input smoothing need to be set at 0.05 because it says adjusting input smoothing for touch aiming. Higher input smoothing increases stability but decreases precision. Touch acceleration type is set to fixed. And touch speed acceleration multiplier and touch speed acceleration threshold is at 2. Let me see what else. Controller, for controller players, you can play layout presets. Basically, auto sprint. Sprint button here called auto sprint. It doesn't react the way it's supposed to. If your controller is the way it's supposed to push your joystick for it to move, it don't. When you put auto sprint on, you have to hold that button and move your joystick. You have to move your joystick up and hold the button on the sprint. And then you move your finger off the button, it stops spinning. When you have it turned off, you press the button and you move the joystick. You move the joystick to the forward while you're walking and press the joystick while you're moving. It'll toggle sprint. But it act like it wanna go between not sprinting and sprinting. So you have advanced layout presets. You have it set to standard, default, standard, southpaw, advanced default, or advanced southpaw. So some players want to play standard southpaw where you take your move button from your left joystick and put it on your right joystick and move the other stuff on from your right joystick to your left joystick. And advanced one, it does it the same way. Standard, default does it, stays on the left side and everything else on the right side. And advanced default, so you using your other stuff like that too. So settings level, you can have your settings level to basic. If you have it set to basic, it only uses from your invert lock to your hip fire / observation tool sensitivity horizontal. My hip fire / it used all the way up to auto sprint. When you have it set to advanced, it used from all the way up down to your right stick acceleration ramp up time. So my hip fire / observation tool sensitivity horizontal is set to 80. My hip fire / observation tool sensitivity vertical is set to 80. My ADS sensitivity horizontal is set to 40. And my ADS sensitivity vertical is set to 40. So to hold the button to deploy. When you hold the button, you deploying it. I have that on. I can have that set to on or off or something. I have it set to off. Auto sprint, I have it set to off. Left stick dead zones, I set to 20. And right stick dead zones, I set to 10. right stick outer threshold, I keep to 5. And with my right stick response curve, I have it to twitchy. The right stick acceleration multiply horizontal is at 1. The right stick acceleration multiply vertical, I have it to 1. Right stick acceleration deploy is at 0.35, and right stick acceleration ramp up time is at 0.3. So yeah, and basically, let's see what else. It's basically it right there, and the reason why I have my left stick dead zone set to 20 is because it's just that my controller has stick drift, and I have to set it high. And accessibility, I have my subtitles off. You can have them turned on if you want. Operator tips, I have it set on. Show operator's name in game, I have it on. Audio compass, have it on. Display ammo counter arc, I have it on. Display crosshair center dot, I have it set to off. Which you can have it set on for the center dot, but I have it off. Color settings, I have friendly outline, it's set to blue. And enemy outline color set to red. Let me see. Ping marker capacity. Marker settings I have it set to 1. All the way maxed out. Ping marker size I have set to 1.35. Scan marker capacity set to 1. Scan marker size 1.35. Ally marker capacity is 1. And ally marker size at 1.35. Map guidance, I have drone entrance markers visibility set to 3. No, it's set on. Amount of drone entrances shown, I have it set to 3. So show all 3 of them. Stare marker visibility, I have the drone and operator view. Drone and operator view, you can set the operator view only or drone view only. I have stare marker appearance set to only when objective is on different floors. I have amount of stare markers set to 3, so you can show all of them. Floor marker visibility restaurant is on. Floor marker visibility bank is on. Floor marker visibility border, the clubhouse one, Oregon, Summit, and Villa have it all on. So others, show network status, I have that on. I have my gameplay rumble / haptic feedback, I have it on. Menu rumble / haptic feedback is on. Call to action feedback is set to 100%, and touch feedback set to 100%. You want to have them all on? You want to have it on because if you want your screen and your game to show feedback, like vibrate for feedback to let you know that it actually shooting at someone or whatever, then you can have that on. If you don't want it on, you don't. My audio, for right now, I have my music turned off for video purposes. Multiplayer volume is set maxed out. Sound effect volume is maxed out. Menu sound effect volume is maxed out. Announcer dialogue volume is maxed out. Audio mix is headphones. You can have it set to speakers or headphones. Enable ally and enemy status sounds on. Voice chat is on. Why you knocking stuff down? Okay, let's see. Incoming voice chat volume is 0.52. And outgoing volume chat volume is set to 0.52. Whatever you want to have it set to for your voice chat and stuff. For graphics, the graphics quality is set to low because certain phones have low, medium, high, and ultra graphics, but this one is just set to low. In-game frame rate limit is 35 recommended, which you can put it to 60, but I have it in 35. And the menu frame rate limit is at 30, which you can set to 60. Field of view, you can set that anyone to 70 or to 60 or 50 or whatever. Drone / camera / drone field of view, you can set to 70. Anti-aliasing, you can set that on or off if you want. Bloom can be set on or off. if the game supports their graphics on the phone, graphic style, you can set it anyone you want, and display below you can set that. So this is everything with the settings. First ever settings video. Like I said, if you can subscribe to the YouTube channel, don't forget to hit that notification bell and like and comment on all my videos. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And like I say, this is good little settings video. Try all these settings out if you want. If you're using controller or if you're using just the screen buttons and stuff. And so on. Like I say, this is good little come in and practice all your gameplays and stuff and so on. Practice everything. The hang of everything. Until next video, you guys. I'm out. Peace out. Oh, and just to let y'all know again, this game got released on February 23rd of 2026. Enjoy this game, and I like it, and the creators done a good job. The only thing the creators gotta fix is auto fire. And yeah, so like I said, until next time, you guys are out. Peace out.